I sat with the visionary and I could see the expression on his face. He was tired, exhausted, and a bit confused. And I asked, what really is going through your mind? He said, I'm exhausted because I have so many decisions to make and I don't know what to do. So I'm a bit confused. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to just fix everything and make the right decision so that I don't make a mistake. So many of us are like that. So many decisions to make. You're confused. You're responsible for almost everything in your organization, in your company or your business, and you are getting fed up. Let me ask you a question. How many decisions do you make daily? How many decisions do you make weekly? Keep that number to heart because your answer will determine if you have the right structure to support you long term or if you need to change your strategy to avoid decision fatigue. Stay with me to find out. Let's get into today's episode.
The Fulfillment OB Podcast.
Our human brain evolved to make finite decisions. Early in our development, we keep decisions to the minimum, making the decisions that are only really important, and our brain automates the rest. You're driving a car. After a while, you don't really think about changing gears, the direction to go. Your brain handles those things automatically. But when it comes to business, when it comes to your organization, when it comes to leadership, the reverse is the case. You're responsible for the team performance. So you have to make a decision every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You make decisions about the financial status of the company, new business deals, how operation is going, what to pursue, what to pause, how to close a contract. Everything lies on your shoulder. You have tons of decisions that you have to make, pulling you from different directions. What happens is that your mental capacity, the bandwidth to make the right decision, reduce drastically. Again, you keep making the same mistake and you keep wondering, where did I go wrong? You're experiencing decision fatigue. Many people will call it burnout. They'll call it, I'm just tired, that's why I couldn't make the right call. They'll call it exhaustion. But deep down, you know it's decision fatigue. The reason this happens is because your focus is shattered. You are pulled in different directions. There's absence in clear decision architecture. The important decisions are not prioritized. There are some decisions you don't have to make that have to flow through processes, that have to be handled by your team, that have to be handled by automation. So your attention is only on the high stakes decisions. So every decision you're making that you shouldn't make shows that you have a structural problem. The systems you've built in place cannot handle decision flow. So everything is coming back to you. You're responsible for making every decision in the organization or in the business, and you get exhausted eventually. You carry what you're not supposed to. So instead of building systems and framework to handle decision flow, to automate processes, to help you narrow down on few decisions that are key to the organization growth, you carry everything. You handle everything by yourself. You don't trust the people around you to make decisions that could free up your time. You believe that they'll mess things up, and so you keep yourself trapped and you experience severe decision fatigue. Research has shown that we aren't supposed to make more than 1 or 2 decisions per day. So if you're making up to 5, 6 decisions per day, that means you're making about 30 decisions per week. When optimally, you're supposed to make 6 key decisions per week. Every other decision should be automated, should be handled by someone else, should be delegated. Someone should be responsible for that outcome. You shouldn't have to bother about the little things. You save your energy and your cognitive capacity for the things that are really key. That way, it reduces stress, it keeps you aligned, it helps you focus on what is important, and it protects your mental capacity and mental energy. You have the ability to see things as they really are. You get honest feedback, you learn, and you make changes when necessary. If you are overloaded by decisions, everything becomes scattered. Your mind will keep racing every day to different outcome. You try to balance everything and everything becomes a mess. So if you are a leader, a visionary, you have to ask yourself, how can I reduce the number of decisions I make daily so I can just make one key decision per day? That's where the diagnosis begins. And it begins by intentionally building the right leadership structure, putting the right systems in place, ensuring you have implementation processes and framework that will help you when it comes to decision making so that you are not swarmed by decision. If you are having this problem in your organization, if you are dealing with this right now, I'll advise you to take the Fulfill Executive Scale Assessment. It will expose where your leadership is failing and give you an action item of what you can change right now. It's completely free. Click on the link in the description of this episode so you can get access to it. If you want to get access to monthly deep dives episode across the 7 pillars of the Fulfill method to help strengthen your leadership and help you build the right foundation, join us on Patreon. We also do the lead series where we look into top organization visionaries and people who have done outstanding work and extract the pattern that made them successful or led to their doom or their failure. All those exclusive content is available on Patreon. Please click on the link in the description so you can be part of the community. If this episode have pointed out something you have been ignoring or have helped you understand the reason for your exhaustion, please do well to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who will really benefit from this. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'll catch you tomorrow for the next episode.